That's up and running. Hopefully the internet does not go kaput on me during the middle of this. What happened last night?
That would suck.
Oh yes, that would definitely suck. Not as bad as what happened during Young Ink, but oh well. Let's go and begin this.
I get 4 kills and my over here gets 12. Most of them are from me.
Alright. What am I gonna use? I really do love that theme, and it's not a bad introduction whatsoever. Alright. There's that. Somebody's out of treats.
Cheese then. Oh no, I'm with mine. That means 40.
Okay.
Everyone's bamboozling.
Because I feel like it.
You feel good.
Do I look like Maya?
Oh my god.
Who's doing what?
I'm gonna like throw you off the side of the map. Bubble, stop!
Oh, they're too easy.
Too easy to say? Oh, kind of ran out of ink right there.
Stop. Oh my god.
I really got to see what y'all are doing in Turf War right now.
I'm just trying to be right in front of my.
Stop.
Well, it sounds like you're making her suffer pretty dang good, so
That's what
I get.
For sniping from a distance all the time.
That's literally my job.
It is her quote-unquote one job. Otherwise, she would be out of business, you know.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm supposed to do.
The one thing she's good at.
Yep.
Let her be young, wild, and free. I did not say to grab and smoke some trees, man.
That will stop. Oh my god.
So I want to do turf coverage today because I feel like turf coverage. I don't know, today I'm in that turf coverage mode. Why mode? Mood. Excuse me. I'm tired. I would go to sleep if I felt like it. Quote unquote felt, that is.
No. Not a bird.
A third one?
I just accidentally sniped liar.
Good job.
Surprisingly, I was done.
Accidentally. It's more. So you see what happened here in the Splatoon jiggle physics of how things work. Make me mad. The jiggle physics of everything. How does one exactly describe jiggle physics in a nutshell? You just go with it. There you go. Don't think about it. Okay. Jiggle physics.
Oh.
You got whipped.
Go away, Babel. My god.
Why do you think?
Did it?
Y'all won?
No.
Babel, I'm just gonna like disown you.
No. No.
You
We
got
may
him with
have
that
lost,
block.
but I did what I wanted.
Got him with that kick in that block, dude.
I'm still surprised I managed to accidentally get liar.
This is the mark of a
It
true
was unaccidentally. I honestly thought Maya got me, honestly.
No,
I
no,
didn't
I was
think
like,
he
I was
got me.
aiming towards like Maya, and then I just let go, and then liar was in front of it.
I really thought that Maya got me. I legitimately thought Maya got me instead of you.
You're not a real sniper until you accidentally shoot.
Alright, this is probably my last game anyway. Getting pretty late.
You're gonna go to bed?
Nope.
Oh my god. Go
You probably gonna do like some art doodles or something like that, huh?
Nah, I'm probably gonna lay in bed like I usually do. Just lay in it, just do nothing, just lay in bed.
Just look up into the sky.
Lay in bed for like 2 hours and watch anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Hey, Lara, how close is let me think. What's the closest like popular city you live nearby?
Crap, they're not pretty far, honestly.
Let's say San Fran.
That's like a 2 to 3 hour drive away.
Hmm.
Why?
I was just wondering because I think there's something called Travis or something like that. I don't know, a base of some sort.
I know I think there's an Air Force base in a place called Lemoore, and that's pretty close to my house.
No, Maya's on the other team.
We're using how far away you are from San Francisco.
Like, there's an Air Base in Lemoore, it's pretty close to my house.
Mm.
Actually, what I was trying to do, I just wanted to get in front of Maya's face with the viewer.
I don't know. Wait, why? Are you gonna get transferred over here to California or something?
It's a possibility, man, but
Ah.
depending on how circumstances turn out to be,
Oh, don't.
I might
Hello, Maya.
what's the term?
Hello, Maya.
Leave the sacred place.
I don't know. There's also a possibility that I might actually be moving back to the same spot where I came from.
Florida?
Yep.
Oh no. DC is Florida man confirmed.
But I want to stay up here because I don't want to pay like $20,000 when I move back to Florida just to go to college when I can stay up here and only pay $6,000.
You guys know who Florida
Yeah, born a Florida man, forever a Florida man.
Yeah, liar, protect me.
No, Florida man.
I'm out of ink. What happened over here?
Crazy stuff.
I one shot killed my ninja. I'm so happy with that. I'm so myself. Okay, right now I'm proud of myself.
Hi, Maya, hi, Maya.
Okay, right now I'm proud of myself. I really like that I get to get mine with that, honestly.
Probably did. Oh, I'm out of ink. Oh well.
No!
Sounds like you're all having fun.
You know what? I'm having a no ink battle because like we're both
That sounds fun, huh? Well, Diesel, what do you say?
It really was like double indication when you kind of like pop like Antarctica with again with like no ink one several times. So we trade.
No. Hi.
Get close to the mics.
No, I don't want it. Hi, Maya. No.
I want to pay attention. I was surrounded by two rows and
I like it. How are you?
How depressing could life be?
I'm so tired.
I don't know. With school shootings happening and a freaking massive mastermind bomber that's out on the run, I don't really feel like moving.
like you did.
Because liar went and then we
Could not both.
Oh,
go.
oh, I got lucky right there.
Okay, we're in the last. Trying to pick this one.
Last match.
But last.
Last match.
Last of the last team, last match. Last thing you want is Chunkless coming at you at full throttle.
There's a chuckling like when you're shooting someone that just walks back a little bit and just get killed by him. It's the best time.
Mm.
I don't know.
Hey Maya, I am blue.
I'm blue.
Okay, there we go.
Except for liar.
Liar, do you
Yeah, I'm
love
just in the corner now. I'm not gonna play these matches. I know.
Do you want me
No,
to come
no,
back?
Oh. Mhm. Okay. Hey, y'all give me the pressure on a different team. Y'all make me depressed.
You want me to come down?
I'm not gonna kill you guys. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me. Don't
I
kill me.
won't. I just want to bounce and
Was that a liar? Okay.
babble with
Okay.
all in the bounce. Go away, Babel. That was Babel last time.
Hey,
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna kill. Wait, what's the 10 attack? Alright.
And Liar died. The end.
Alright.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
jump. I'm gonna jump. Don't shoot me.
Okay. Or can we shoot your teammate?
I'm just trying to not get killed by that 10 attack though.
What is happening?
Oh wait, that's you. I was gonna kill the other one.
Just gonna walk through here. Just keep me away from the 10 attack.
Hit him.
Hi, Maya.
Alright.
I'm
Let's see what
gonna
other.
go-
My god.
I'm gonna go fast. Hold up. You can cover his back up.
There we
And
go.
10 attack kill him.
No,
Okay.
liar's dead.
Reply.
I'll let it rip me. That 10 attack's mean. I just wanna play. I just wanna goof around with my friends though. Can't just play alone.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Babel, you ready?
Shit. It's a habit. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Sporty.
Why are I just doing like this being again? And again, I just killed someone.
Make sure to always water your pet Babel.
Well, I died, so. By bubbles. No,
Bye,
by.
Maya.
Oh, my.
Damn.
I'm killing the 10 attack though. So I 10 attack
Oh,
today.
that's liar.
These people are so rude. They just want to be friends, and they're like, no. Liar,
I'm
no,
I can
don't
get to
leave.
you guys' base. Hold up. Can I actually get to you guys' base from here? Oh, never mind. I just see Maya just. Let me see if I can get my special
I
real
got two
fast. and
people.
Fly around. I can just fly around the speed of sound. Hold up. Give me like a
What are you
second.
doing for liars?
Alright.
There we go. Goodbye.
Yippee. Stay away from my ink. Stay away from my ink stream. I swear. I'm looking at you, Babel, specifically. Can I kill you? Can I kill you?
Oh my god, you guys. That's horrible.
I'm gonna throw a bomb in the corner.
Now,
Bomb in the corner.
where did I put an ink brush at?
This bomb equals terrorism. Terrorism in the corner.
This man is a supporter of terrorism confirmed. Hashtag.
Sure I am.
Hashtag whoop whoop. Sound the police.
Alright, okay, I'm just gonna die now. Okay, bye guys.
Oh
Bye.
my
R.I.P. He
Oh,
made.
wow. We did absolutely
We
nothing.
did very well.
Okay, liar, go to bed.
Alright, I'm not going to bed, but I will get off the. I'll stop playing Splatoon too.
You wanna still chat for a bit, man, before nah, before Mama comes in and says Chocolates.
Yeah, I can say text, that's about it.
Alrighty. Use a splat scope. Alright.
Bye.
See you, bud.
Go to 40.
What?
Go to bed.
No. I don't want to go to bed.
Go to bed.
Over here. Whoop. I just gotta take a refill, so. All I'm doing is just running around, supposedly helping doing charger practice.
About to die with the next rotation.
Okay, that sounds like a good deal. Remind me while I just still have homework. What are some other? Nah, I'm just talking to myself while I'm trying to help this person practice their charging picking. Come on, no. Yeah, I'm just going around with a brush to see if they can pick me off. Yeah, that's a bet. Go Charger 1v1 with Maya. Good luck, you're gonna need it.
Well, at least I can manage to get Maya from
Mm-hmm.
Stop. I swear to God.
How does one move around ever so fluidly again?
No. Maya, think it this way. I'm like a shield.
Oh, it's killed.
Are y'all okay?
Right as you said, I'm your shield, I got shot.
Oh, sorry. Where'd you go? At this rate. Wait. If I do bumper brushes, as in like I tag a person with a brush. Wait, let me breathe a bit. This.
I'm dying.
Hold on. Maybe I should. Let me see if I can try to go one shot. Hey. I'm out of ink. Here, let me do this. Pick me off. Nope. Here, pick me off. Pick me off. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. Pick me off. There you go. Yeah.
Big gobble, not me.
I'm gonna practice jump shooting.
This is not how you
I'll try to get someone again. Where are you?
It's 40. Careful.
Thank you for the bubbles.
Too far away. Oh no! I saw the laser at the last minute. It's like there's no way to like sneak around Maya when she's always at the high ground.
The high ground is the best ground for anything in the heavy department, aka chargers, splatlings, all that fun jazz.
Liar's bouncing.
He's bouncing. Bouncing, boy, see? Ah, well. New muzzle forge. This is gonna be interesting.
Damn it! I thought you were up there. No, Maya. I'm still dying.
Watch out. You gotta watch out. Big, like.
Yeah, I know. I'm just really tired.
Go to bed. I'm telling you to go to bed for like the past hour. You haven't gone to bed.
It is rotation.
I'm gonna suck now.
Maya, you're proud of me.
I hate this team.
Look, I got 2 kills.
Hey, job.
Let's see if I can.
Thinking like this, I'm your shield getting shot.
Because of you.
Now I'm going to sleep.
Now, well, try to go to sleep. If not, go back to Fire Emblem Heroes and start getting. Why not get yourself a Jerome while you're at it, huh? I reckon you turn down your sensitivity too. Alright.
I want to make sure Lyra actually like.
It's actually quote unquote going to sleep. Oh, that's a wall. He's probably going to say like somewhere in my stream saying I'm hella gay or something. Usually that's what he does. I'm just saying he usually says that. It's usually something that. When does he? Let's be honest. When does he never say that someone's hella gay or something? Well, if he can sense the gayness from me, doesn't that mean he's the ultra gay of the gay gays? Alright. Alright, let's just practice this better. Oop, there you go. Now eventually I'm gonna have to do a full circle around. Then again. So does anyone else have spring break? Yeah, I'm helping them practice the charging as I'm gonna go around. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yes. One thing that lots of people love to do is they like to go up to close quarters to try to scare chargers. So, am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? People love trying to go to close quarters, especially when you. The last thing.
Liar's not scary.
About me, is it scary?
No.
She's not afraid of anything, man.
Should be afraid of me.
You're a god tuber, right?
Things the biggest reason not to be afraid. You should be afraid of me. I'm a good tuber. Yeah, that's why I'm not afraid.
Good job. You won't see it on your side, but I'm proud of you. You picked me off there.
I mean, I managed to pick. Yeah, but remember, I managed to pick you a few times with this YouTuber.
Yeah, and I managed to pick you, so.
That's.
Tell Liar to go to bed. He's not going.
He's not going to bed. I told you. She's the good.
I'm going to bed. Then
Just type in the chat, go to bed.
This wasn't here last time.
Let me see what else they'd like to.
Sleep when I'm dead. That's great.
Oh, you're already dead, liar.
Alright. Any of y'all want to do some salmon run?
Nah.
No?
I'm a little exhausted.
Okay.
Right now.
Well, I think my friend and I are gonna do the salmon run then.
Alright. I mean, I would, but then I'm like.
Don't overexert yourself.
Yeah, I'm already like.
Where do you
tired.
swear to God, go to bed.
No. Okay. I don't have school, but still.
I'm not enrolled in college, so. Then again, if I'm gonna move, last thing I want to do is I don't want to. What is it per se? I don't want to be. What is it? I don't want to go to a college and then have to leave that college immediately since I have to. My family has to go somewhere else because X, Y, and Z of stuff, you know.
Yeah,
That's the last thing I want to do, and I don't want to like dedicate myself to one spot without knowing that this is going to be like my permanent area for where I'm going to be sitting, you
I
know.
mean, I was in Florida for a year, all by myself.
Mm,
Well, not really by myself, but
not really.
you know.
But we can get the gist of it, so. Oh well. Let's put this up.
Alright, Michael, see ya.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna hang up.
Alright. Go to bed. Good night.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
Good night. Why you sound like you're so old?
Y'all need to go to sleep.
God damn it, I don't wanna go to sleep. It's still too early.
Go to bed, PC.
9 p.m. isn't too early.
No, it's only 10
Oh,
p.m.
it's 10.
Yes, it's only 10 p.m.
Too bad. 10 p.m. is also 2 a.m., so you should go to sleep.
It's also 2 a.m.
It's because of the Eastern daylight time or something like that.
3 p.m. here, and I still haven't did any of my work I'm supposed to do.
Nah, Abe, I'm not really that awesome. I wish I were.
Now I'm actually going to sleep. Good night.
Good night. And please don't hurt yourself while you sleep.
How would you
I
do
already
that?
I always hurt myself.
I don't
when
know
I
how
sleep.
that would happen, but there's only one way to find out. To Salmon Run, I go to suffer. What?
Oh, alright. I love being by myself. Okay, bye.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What do you mean careful?
No.
There's
okay.
only old people live around here, Michael. Watch out, that one dude has this one old dude has a knife.
What? Where?
Yeah.
Why does an old guy have a knife?
Huh? Oh no. We need to watch out. But, like, it's not like most of the people that live around are just like old people.
So you're basically living like an old community with old people, basically, yes?
Or just probably much more. I don't know where I live.
Like
to be
like
honest.
an elder, like let's just say you're in a very elderly populated place, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Apple's a creepy old man.
No wonder why he sounds like an old man too. Well, it's. Oh well.
Fire still won't go to bed.
You too. I swear, you too. Alright, let's see if we can get some randomers. If not, Babel, are you free and interested to do some salmon run or nah?
Maybe, yeah, I might do some
Alright.
salmon.
Do what you gotta do first, and then I'll see what we do. See what the
That's okay. I do,
situation
like,
is.
all the things I have to do at like at night. I don't. Why would I want to do my work right now when no one's in the house? There's no one else in the house.
All by yourself. Alright, I don't think we're gonna be getting anyone else with the counter clocking down. Hopefully I can help at least push through the third wave, because it's gonna be a two-man shift.
Y'all need to go to sleep. Why is no one on the server ever sleep?
I don't want to take a nap.
What about the end? Or the end abbreviated as the energy never dies?
Oh, someone joined.
Ooh, another person joined. It's Mog.
Good morning, everyone. I
Ha-
hope you're all well.
It's not morning, you madman.
Is it 1 a.m. for you, Mog? Is it 1 a?
Roughly 0100.
Okay, so it
It's
is 1
11
a.m.
p.m. Go to bed.
Huh?
Hmm.
0100. That is morning. Yeah.
Whoa!
I just woke up.
Let's see what we can do. Uh-oh.
So, how are you all this morning?
Well, it's still like evening for me, but
It is morning.
It's almost midnight.
it's kind of interesting to say the least. Good morning. Good morning. Good
Start
morning. Alright,
morning starts at 12 o'clock.
alright.
And it's 0100. There you go. Morning.
Ooh, that worked.
That guy just
I missed that.
So yeah, I'm saying morning.
Ouch. Okay, this thing's gunning towards me. Best thing to do, from my standpoint. In the salmon department, oh yes, it will. Ooh. Why is this not registering? Alright, that's it. Oh, that's just nasty. What? Uh-oh.
They said why don't you ask them if they want to play?
Ooh, that's gotta be a really dead pick right there. Owie.
I'll be right back. We can go get some breakfast.
Ah, shit. Then again, I just realized that Twitch is like 20.
Ooh, note to self, I need to edit this bit out. Read the description, Abe. That's where I'll stand with my answer towards your question right there. That's the only reason why I'm gonna say that. Alright, Babs, did you want to join? Well,
Babs is muted. I think
oh,
have to go
he wants to do something. Ah, well. I guess we're gonna... Alright, let me go ahead and break down the options. We either do it again and pray we get someone, or just wait for Babel to return to at least have a third body. Let's see. For one, like, back. Sending two. And try again. And either map
Maya.
to random. Why is this thing autocorrect to two fandoms, not randoms? two.
You lunatic.
What's happening? I don't need to aim. I play shooters, then aim straight. I have two random. Alright. Come on, Sporty. If you're gonna be staying up, the least you can do is help us out with salmon run then. I'm kidding, don't. Don't overexert yourself yet. Alright. You wish you could, didn't you, sport? Alright. Summon that other fellow that recently joined, eh?
Oh yeah.
Ah. I wonder if that other person would like to join.
Well, I'm slightly concerned about what you just said.
About what?
Speaking in Japanese, I don't know what he typed.
Well, as long as it's nothing inappropriate. Hey, Babs, are you gonna? Well, oh, well. If you find a second person to help us salmon run, let me know. All right. In the meantime,
I'm just charging the Switch.
you
so that-
I'm
know what?
back.
Let it
Yeah.
charge. You know what? Let it charge. I'm gonna go twin with a friend. All right.
I'm back, and I have breakfast.
Good
I
job.
take it that you work during the day and sleep through the night. I mean, hold on. You work during the nights and hold on. Please let me reiterate this. You work the graveyard shifts and then sleep through the day. I guess. Sound about right?
Most people I talk that I help online, so like that. Like, remember I told you I do mostly yard work stuff around here to get money because there's no jobs in a small town. So, but what I do on this time is most of my friends are in England, so I'm helping them out, so I have to be up early. I normally sleep somewhere around 5 or somewhere between 5 and 7, and I wake up around 12 to 1.
Sounds. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, what I was saying earlier is 12 technically is considered morning when you look at the actual clock, so.
Alright, let me at least go ahead and do this since we're going to do some more shenanigans, because Lord forbid, I'm just hopping all around today.
You're
Well,
always just looking around.
Why are you like this?
I don't know.
日本語喋ってるだけなのに。
Oh my god.
So, guess what I'm eating for breakfast? Take a guess.
Gonna be the gay.
An English muffin?
What?
Well, you did say English. Your friends are. Oh, wait a minute. This is tower control. I thought it was flat zones, but oh well.
Power control? I thought you were doing salmon run.
I mean, watermelon.
We were going to do salmon run, but that kind of went south since we got. Well, it was just the two of us. And then, yeah, the ship sank. AKA, we both died. And we were just about to close out.
Wait, the ship sank? There was a ship? Go to bed, Sporty. thought she said she was gonna go to sleep.
That's what I thought too.
Maya, you were actually so close.
Really?
Nah, well, yeah, sort of. I said, what was it? I said, go to sleep, wire.
Oh.
You guys ever had watermelon with salt on it?
I know.
Watermelon with salt on it?
That's a bit
Sounds
interesting.
nasty, man.
That's a bit interesting. Tell me more.
Yeah, I eat watermelon with salt. I'll say pineapple with salt.
Interesting. Well, the more you know. Literally, the more you know thing. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so let me see what you're running. Okay.
What if PC was good at games?
If I were good at games, I'd probably at least be somewhere near dude's level. That ain't gonna happen for God knows how long. Alright, where did I put the regular, finger bobber? Oh, here it is. Alright.
Oh my god. What are you saying?
It's a secret.
I'm watching 2 streams at once right now.
That sounds like fun. You are the best multitasking watcher that I know so far.
I'm watching yours, and I'm watching one that I mod for.
Actually, Abe, I don't have a link. I have a code instead, and that code's down in the description.
He has a death code. That's what he has.
Yes, a desk code, or also known as a Discord hangout key.
Anyone who uses this code dies.
Well, first you have to join the server first, and then you die from the laughter and pain and suffering from others. That's how that works. Just saying.
Everything dies.
So does my soul. Alrighty, so they have double slosher E-liter, something over there, I have no idea. We have double blasters, so double splashdown, inkjet, and then me with 10 of missiles. Double 10 missiles and inkjets, okay. Stab! Shoot. Ooh, I got picked. Because that guy was paying attention. But our friend just got picked off. Up, reaching. Oh, I got shot up by what?
1300.
Guess I got weakened by that. What the heck? Hey, Buckaroo. Out of my base, would you? Muchas gracias.
Quick, everyone shoot PC.
Alright, that's a waste. Let's see.
PC, how long would you last for fire?
I'd be a dead man before I even start playing this game. I would say communication is an important thing for this game, but oh well, doesn't hurt to think on your feet. Alright, I'm gonna start taking the tower a bit. See if I can get a little aggro. Nope, I can't because alright. This up. This is a quad. I can clearly tell you're at the other checkpoint. Watch. It must be on the LG or something. Why is my stick? Off my tower. I don't care about this travel for God knows how long. All of y'all will get off my tower.
You're not allowed to have a tower, PC.
Alright, that's it. Just so that way I don't lose my marbles. I'm gonna keep myself calm. I'm not gonna be a guaranteed selected as a cucumber per se, but this will just help me instead of me asking kindly for X, Y, and Z other things. Someone has to be dropping down soon. So be careful with how you fight as well. The last thing you want to do is get picked off for something silly. Oh, I spoke too soon. Alright, 1, 2, I count 2. 2 it is. That guy's gonna go up the top side there. Shit. Oh, that's not a safe spot, fellers. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. Yeah, I can't do this. I think I might need to go charger. Bug out. Let's see if I can do something. Nope, I can't do anything. Not today. Alright. Over there. Maybe being shortchanged like this on range, it does pay a price.
By the way, is there specific requirements that you need to join
The thing for the team?
Yeah.
Not really, man. If you're interested, man, just fill out the forms. Besides, I actually was gonna DM you and ask if you're interested. And
yeah, I'm kind of interested.
and hello, Ethan. How are you doing?
I've been hanging out here a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And let's be honest, at least let me count how many people in the team are at least like an artist degree. let me go ahead and double check. I need to see the roster again of how many guys are at least. All right.
what's that?
Let me check members. I count. Let's see.
Maybe it's
1,
four, try to
2,
get in.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count at least 8 fellas. And how many other people are gonna come? Because God forbid. Ooh, I should definitely use this.
How do you leave a Discord tag?
Try to copy and paste your Discord tag if you can, man. Otherwise, I can do it myself and then just copy and paste it to you.
Should be fine.
Fire probably listens to that stuff.
Let's,
Because he's a
Because he's a what?
competitive environment.
Oh, because he's a weeb. I wouldn't be surprised.
I am.
I'm a banana
By
slug.
by competitive environment, does it mean like have you been in like competitions? or
Like,
something?
when I mean by that, I mean like, have you ever been in a team before and experienced like, I don't know, scrims, tournaments? The one thing I keep getting from lots of people is just telling me their ranks from like Splatoon 1. I'm like, as much as that's, I can understand where you're trying to go with this. That's not kind of what I'm looking for. But if you give me something else, like tell me your goals and stuff, that's what. All I'm asking basically is just for a decent amount of effort into putting the forms and seeing how. I'm not saying that. Well, my bare minimums are low because I take a lot of people that are low levels and bring them up to S and all the fun jazz. Teal back then, she never got to S plus in the S1, but it took her like maybe almost maybe a year and a half before she got to S. before Splatoon 2 came out, so
And then FPS came, and it just suddenly
You're that. It's the father joke.
I am kind of like a fatherly figure. Alright, I gotta swing right a bit because I saw a couple fellas over here. Let's at least keep Angel protected. I got one. Someone's down. Oh, that's a blaster. Okay. Let's sit here and wait to see what happens. Oh, there's a charger.
You don't need to hear
No, I saw that the charger's scopes. I'm like, nope. I gotta fall back. Everyone, please get off the damn tower. If you're gonna camp, you're gonna learn the pain on my stingray. Huh? Shit. Get out. I'm not dealing with your shenanigans today. Oh, I still go to that section. Oh, no.
Apparently,
You're a mother?
well, Ryder's calling me his mom, so.
Aren't you a bit young to be his mother?
I called him my dad earlier. I don't know what he's just gonna
Lord forbid. Alright, let me swing a bit down here. Alright, there's someone right there. Cool. Let's begin Operation Push. Where they coming from? Oh nope. They got me. Ooh. I'm gonna have to tell give them the tip that jumping's not always the best thing to do. Oh yeah, especially with how many Whoa. Where are the bombs coming from? That's explainable. I swear to God. Whoa. All right. Alright, let me go ahead and leave this real quick. And then head over here to this. And then I'm gonna go over here to my settings because I need to recalibrate this thing again. Alright. Alright, that's good. Hopefully this will stay steady while I play with Angel. Let's go back to the lobby. And now I'm gonna put this on. Because nobody needs to be joining it. Well, even though... Oh. I guess they bailed out again. Oh well. Okay. Alrighty. So E-leaders, charges. I might actually play Splatscope. Now give this.
Scope? What is this madness?
Nah, I'm not gonna risk it yet. I'll pull that as my last resort if I don't see any other option.
You might want to go like just regular splat.
Regular splash charger or no splat scope?
Just regular splat.
I'll see if I can pull off my tricks with that, but
Like a Swiffer or something. Or you can
Squiff-
steal apples.
got to, or please, I can't aim with that. Funny thing, it comes now that you mentioned like heavy weapons to use and stuff like that. I remember taking a 10 umbrella into tower control once. Lord forbid how. Lord forbid how I was able to do it, but I was actually able to carry through.
I remember one time on a stream, you tower control and only got 2 clicks.
I didn't do jack shit whatsoever that time.
In stream where you disgrace my name.
I know. I don't deserve to live after the many things I've done.
No. You have to raise your teeth and be a banana slug.
Apparently, that's going to be the new team mascot, a banana slug, out of all things.
Yep.
Now, just to sit here and wait. I'm really not going to do that, Abe. It's not that hard to copy the code and paste it into the pastebin, right? You only copied this bit. Let me type it out. If you don't copy... Because many other people were able to go through. I don't know what's making you having so much difficulty with this. If you didn't copy and paste what I just sent into the thing, there's no other way it should be that hard, is it? Lord forbid. Well, it shouldn't be that hard to...
Anyways, I think I filled it in.
Alright. Just let me just see all Japanese characters. I'm like, oh fuck me. This is gonna be fun to read. Alright. Let me go ahead and read. Well, actually, I'm reading one person's forms, but I'll save that for a later time. Do 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 do.
What makes me
I really don't. I swear to Lord, man.
What happened?
I don't know. Eventually, we're gonna have to call Babbles Bubbles. My name is Bubbles.
Huh? Who took my bubbles? Those are my bubbles.
Fun fact, what? Actually, if you didn't know, when you write it like babble, like in Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
you actually get bubble in, like when you write it.
Ooh. So basically, a bubble can mean two things: bubbles or just babbling.
I mean,
I guess it could be like vice versa. Bubbles, Bubbles. Something like that.
Yep.
Abe, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be that kind of. It's not that hard, dude. I don't know if you can't if you can't remember that code, man. I don't know what to do, man.
Time zone. Actually, I don't know my time zone very well.
You don't know your own time zone, even though you live in Japan. Lord forbid, man. What is the meaning of this?
Isn't it more complicated than that? I think the time zones.
I don't know. I don't believe you and Danny had any time zone changes. Well, anything that affect from daylight. But if I had to guess, as of now, I think you're at least either. Let me think. Danny's 5 hours behind me as of now. So, well, let me think. He would be 17 hours ahead of me. I think you're at least 15, Babel. I don't know. You're going to have to double check that for me.
Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah, 15 ahead of me. You
I
tell.
thought you said 50 for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
50. Lord forbid. That'd be too long. Alright.
1542, yeah.
Let's see what the situation is.
Teenagers to get their switches.
Stay with your grip, Maya.
They train.
Stay with them. Unless they give you permission to come and find some other team to keep you occupied while they get their stuff, then by all means. Right? Definitely talk to them, because I'm not.
And I really wish.
E-leader. You still want burst bombs to come back?
I want burst bombs and I want more range. Range is really cruddy right now.
I know, dude keeps saying.
I think you're fine when it comes to range.
God, shut up, Battle. Good. You're stupid.
Nah, it's just not necessary.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry. You're fine with whatever.
Oh my god.
If you don't want Disney to.
Imagine if they actually. I know this sounds stupid, but if they actually gave the Hydra a range of an E-leader. Well, no, it really doesn't, Maya. It's the E-leader still outranges the Hydra. Sure, the Hydra can get as much turf coverage, let's say as far as an E-leader per se, but when it comes to actual range, you got to think about the velocity and how shots tend to fall down a bit, you know?
Okay, I think I figured it out.
You got to think, now I shall bring in the term squizzics. Because you got gravity acting like just bringing everything down. Even my soul. Good.
All I know is that have like the same stuff almost match. So that's
Yeah, because everyone knows once you start using an E-leader, you know how to use a sniper rifle.
what? Like a real life sniper rifle?
Yeah.
To be fair, I did do bro practice.
Aren't those things like super heavy? Like really?
Okay, I think I wrote the time zone thing in properly. I think it's JST.
Yeah, Japanese Standard Time or Japan Standard Time, whatever the thing is, man. Anyways, back to Mario. What was I playing? Teehee Valley. There we go. Now, if only I had like if I had a companion to help me play the higher part, that'd be awesome. Till then, I'll just play the baseline, and we.
Why does the contract want to know everything about me?
Let's just say I gotta know who peeps are. It's not like I don't. Well, technically, after what happened, I gotta keep my guard up, especially with people still trying to backstab me because of power, hunger, and all that other fun jazz. I'm just gonna say this: people took advantage of me, so I'm just making sure that doesn't happen again, and they don't I don't know, try to go for power and break my whole team, because that's what happened, and it was nasty what I had to do.
Do that, just call me and I'll like murder them.
Cool.
Those
Oi.
what you like and dislike. What does that mean? All about my likes? Like, or is it just game dislike?
Anything you like or dislike. Personally, if you want to hear a fact about me, I dislike cold tomatoes with a very bloody passion. I ca-
What do you mean you dislike cold tomatoes?
I literally can't eat tomatoes cold. I need it to eat it with something warm like a sandwich or something like that.
Man, warm tomatoes are weird.
Warm tomato.
Not right.
Rotten tomatoes. I'm talking about cold tomatoes.
I said warm tomatoes.
Yeah,
not rotten.
yeah, warm tomatoes. I prefer something that's warm, so I know. I don't know. It's just because, yeah, I don't know. It might sound weird, but I don't know yeah, it's just weird when it runs in my mouth and it feels a bit. All right, I think I'm actually gonna pull the last resort.
Oh, I just like, let's see, I just like eggplant, mushroom. Yeah.
Eggplant and mushroom.
I don't like mushrooms at all. It feels weird.
Is it because of the earthy taste it has, supposedly?
No, it's just it's like this weird chewy.
Personally, I like mushrooms. Mostly because my
I
family.
just realized like the two dislikes are apparently like sex jokes.
No. Hey, I know that we love having our kink jokes and other stuff like that, but let's try not to make let's not make a bad impression already, man. Shit, Maya, forgive me. I'm going splatter scope.
Better do well with it, man.
Somehow pulls 20 kills in one go. Okay.
Better. It's a splatter scope, man. It's like easy mode for snipers.
Oh god, it's someone from Toto. I'm kidding. And alright, there's that.
How do I write this?
So you see what happened here is. Alright, so let me see. Inkstorm, Splash, oh no, Baller, 10 missiles. They have Stingray, Double Splash Down, and a Storm, and they have 2 Chargers. This is gonna be fun to pick off. Ooh. 1.
Playing rhythm games for hours is considered a hobby.
Oh yeah. I consider that a hobby.
It's called not having a life. You need to go outside more.
I tell you what, man. Why don't you come over here to Alaska with me, man? That way you can experience the 24-hour sunlight issue that I get to have, even though I have blackout curtains. So yay to that. Ooh, put a pick on. I swear, if you're putting some more sex jokes in, man.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure about that? From the laughs, I'm questioning about your choices. I'm concerned for you, man. Even though you're not even already a part of the team, I'm still concerned about some of the things you're about to put down.
What Babble's got issues. Don't mind me.
Well, at least NSFW worked. Well, oh damn. Am I reading that correctly? That 2 other guys disconnected on the other side? Well, that's kind of too late when. I got you protected, and don't worry.
Nah, don't worry. I have like a different account. So.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Well, wait. Can you like die? Thank you. Oh, they picked me off.
Banned from dying.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself?
sort of hard. I mean,
Well,
like some days I could just be really positive, even though even though I end up sucking. And then some days I could just
On an average day, how do you feel, man? Basically, probably like a 3 or something. But all I'm saying is that here's the thing, I don't mind if you're feeling bad or stuff. But what's been going on recently? A lot of guys have been what? I can understand, like, I have a channel where you can quote unquote vent your issues out, but one person back then used to like take out their anger towards other fellas, and I'm like, I'm as much as you gotta go and put that to use somewhere else, not in here causing a disturbance of the peace and stuff,
Your anger to fuel your passion.
Ooh. I don't like we're 1400, but oh well. I ain't complaining since I know that the person I'm playing with, they're still fresh to the game, supposedly speaking wise.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Definitely do, Ryan. I swear.
I'm gonna go to bed too. It's,
Yeah, I'll probably go to bed when it's midnight for me as well, so I can babysit as well. So I have to go. If you want to fall down, by all means. If not, I'll just swing this way a bit. Nope. Okay. Night, Maya. Stay safe. I swear. Alright, we're gonna have to evasive maneuver this. Aye, Angel. Why is everyone hopping to me, even though I'm the charger that's close by the tower? It's not highly reckoned. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. Yeah, I kind of ran into that. Alright, let's just go and steam. All of y'all who love to be by the tower, please get off. Hydra. No. Why is everyone up in there? Y'all are gonna die if you ain't paying attention. Please be careful. Hey, caramba. We just lost the lead. That's not good. One down. Another one down. And then pop. Oh, no, he's moved. That's a Clash Blaster, okay. This fella there. If you could like get out of my face, that'd be lovely too. Does not have a bomb.
And I think I did it.
Awesome. Alright. Please wait a couple of business days for me to get back from answering. AKA, I could basically do an interview with you right now if I thought. You having fun, Angel? Oh well, there's more than meets the eye. Wait a heck in a minute. No, hold on, I'm just straddling the tower a bit. One. I'm a dick.
Yeah, Babel.
I wasn't asking. Oh, you're talking to Mog? Master of Games?
Ah, yeah.
Ah. Hey Mog, I'm just letting you know right now, ahead of time, I put you on mute on my side personally, because with how salts get to me, and unfortunately for you, man, you kind of had the voice that made me get triggered to a point where I'm like, if I don't have you quiet for a bit, I might actually lose my temper, and I need to keep myself on a low, you know. It's nothing personal, but I just don't want to. I can have a very long fuse, but if you push me in the right buttons, man, I tend. Yeah. Okay. It's taking us like 6 hours to kill that one. Oi, that's a roller. Ow. Where's my company at? Here we go. Alright, there's that. Now back over here. Let's see, back over here. So you finished filling out the form, Babel?
Ah, yeah, I already finished it.
Alrighty.
Anyways, I'm gonna probably go.
Go ahead and take off, man. Alright.
Alright. Anyways, you guys take care.
Yep. Take care, Babs. Have a good day. Alright, Mog. Now that I'm not that salty anymore.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
It's just that I don't want. What is the term? My fuse, if I can get rubbed in the wrong direction even if you don't mean it. So what I do is I don't purposely mute people, but if it does get to a point where, like, let's say I'm already salty and I take something in a bad mood, well, I take something in the wrong direction even though you don't mean it, I tend to like blank it out so I can let that slide by and I can rethink about what I need to focus on. Like, it's not that's your issue or the root cause. It's just that there was an area where, unfortunately, with how salty I was, I got rubbed the wrong direction. So, all right, you.
As I said before, you ever do someone you or them?
Oh God, yeah, that's fine, man. But I'm just saying. Ah, well. Careful, Angel. They just got pretty hard right there. Damn, that's gotta hurt, huh? Alrighty, let's continue. Armor up, everybody, and would anyone like to test me?
This and any game like this, I think are really hard to play when you're on a team of people you don't know.
Technically, there would be like one person I would know per se, but to say like I fully know them and stuff like that, well, I still have to learn more about. Well, when I say that, I mean like, what's the best way to put it? I gotta find a. I want them to earn their trust, and I want them to earn mine as well.
Understood.
And here's.
I mean,
Oh no! Shh! I can't hit this guy. He's too fast for me. Damn. The one thing you don't want to do, especially with what I'm doing right now, is playing too aggressive with this weapon.
that applies to any roller, right?
No, you can like carbon. Yeah, this one is too slow. If you get too aggressive, and you get, let's just say that, if you put yourself in the bad position, man, you can screw yourself over with how slow this weapon flings. Like, it's not a bad. This dynamo is not bad whatsoever, but because of how slow I am and how long it takes for me to hit something, it does take sweet time, say, in order for me to do something. And it sucks
What
that.
would you say is the best weapon for someone that is more of a brute force type player?
If you want to go brute force per se, using like a regular roller or even the carbon roller. If you're gonna go brute force with a carbon roller, the one thing I would at least recommend for you to do is to make sure you at least get into the right position and make sure you have the right distance too. If you're gonna shoot them up, make sure you have the die, you little annoying thing. What was I gonna continue saying? Yeah, make sure you have the right range as well of your judging. Because if you time your hits wrong, you're gonna get yourself screwed into a really nasty pickle. I'm not sure if people are watching the stream right there, but I got myself into a very bad pickle right there, so please don't try that.
Try this at home, kids.
Or as the greatest way to put it, don't try this at home. Nice skinny looks. What? He ain't dead until now.
You remember the old Mickey Mouse cartoons where I'm trying to remember which year it was. I think it was the 90s version. That whenever Mickey was doing something that was dangerous in the cartoon, he actually would break fourth wall to the camera and just say, "Don't try this at home."
I think I remember seeing stuff like that, but I don't know. It's been a while. Alright.
I can't remember if it was the 90s or 80s variant.
Ah, shoot. Well, at least I traded. That's what counts, but not good enough. But unfortunately, that ain't good enough.
I have you tell me if Tower Control is the most frustrating mode. What do you say for that?
For me personally, everyone has their opinion, but for me personally, it's Splat Zones, and it's really Splat Zones for me because people tend to ignore the objective and like go for kills. And here's the thing, kills are lovely if you know what you're doing. If you don't, well,
People say that if you stay in your zone, you're camping. So.
It's not really quote unquote camping. You're protecting the zone with all you got because that's the main purpose you play objective. You want to protect the zones as best as you can, and you want to keep it away from the enemy by all means necessary. Though there are some points where you do need to think back and tactically retreat. Oh god.
Well, you're in the lead.
Yeah, I know I'm in the lead, but the fact that I don't know what just happened right there. We gotta think better. And hope. Oh yeah. Careful.
Brother,
What? That's a carbon roller right there.
Where did the Blame Weasel thing come from?
So the Blame Weasel thing, where that originated from? Well, what happened was that we were actually playing Salmon Run. It was actually during the release of the new Salmon Smoke Yard. What happened was that it was we got off. The first shift we did was a low tide run. Afterwards, we went back down, and then Weasel happened to be in this going towards the center of the stage, and we were yelling at him, "It's high tide!" because the water levels were rising up very fast. He didn't realize until it was too late. He was like, "Oh shit." That's probably like one of the best moments. I'm like, and you see, this is why you stay up here and monitor it. But I'm pretty sure he got the message afterwards. But it was fun while it lasted, though, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, hashtag Blame Weasel.
That's why we say that.
Even when he's not around. Weasel King says the second I pop in, then blame Weasel already.
Rip. Damn,
We
Weasel.
sense you coming, Weasel.
Let's see. Meta, aka what most people use as well, since that's the most
I hate when metagames form.
effective trend.
What about you?
What I think about meta, like, in my honest opinion, well, I really can't say much because I don't really play that much with the meta. As in, like, going, I don't know. Back then in Splatoon 1, it used to be like quick super jump with, well, no, quick response stealth jump on Luno blasters because that was the quote unquote most effective thing to do. But in all honesty, when doing that, even though you allow yourself to jump to spawn faster and go hop to someone without getting tagged or noticed per se, you still leave yourself vulnerable to get attacked in some fashion or form.
Exactly. The problem I have with Metaswarm is like, if you find a way that works better for you, but for you personally than what the meta is, you're not allowed to do it because then everyone says, you're playing the game wrong.
People have their opinions, man. I mean, here's the thing, I don't mind if you have an opinion. Just shut the fuck up and don't force it onto others saying that they're wrong and stuff, alright?
It's like, if you want to say,
Like, it's
hey,
not...
I think that this might be a better way, this might be something that would work better for you. That's one thing. But
Yeah.
say, you're playing it wrong. Fuck off. Just fuck off.
Yeah, if you're gonna say that you're playing X, Y, and Z wrong, well... I don't know. It is what it is.
By the way, you see, if you don't like doing those people never play League of Legends ever.
Good thing I never even played it, nor touch it, or even want to think about it. Hey, buddy, you want to come up my tower?
Yo, tower.
This is my swamp.
Not
Oh,
Shrek, PC.
I am now. Oh, I just... Really? Charger?
So you're squid Shrek.
Yes, I say this is my swamp on the tower.
Squid Shrek.
To be fair, Skrek. Because why not? Are you gonna learn your lesson today, you annoying little Carby? If not, I'll put you in your place.
Every loss ever is blame Weasel, isn't it?
Not really. Unless Weasel did something... Actually, there was one time when we were doing there's this tournament thing called Young Inc. where they bring inexperienced teams or new teams to let them practice to see where they stood, supposedly. It's not a bad tournament whatsoever, but what happened during the time was that Weasel actually went AWOL because he was called. Not notifying any of us ahead. He decided to leave the match while playing. We all got disconnected, and we had to forfeit that match. Want to know why?
Why?
Oh damn, I sting there. But he was the one who was hosting the lobby when he disconnected. So, and the previous match they lost. We basically gave the other team a free 2-0 because of small mistakes right there.
Hashtag blame Weasel.
Yeah, I'll blame him for that one specific moment in Young Inc. That kind of blew my bubbles, literally. I'm like,
I think even figuratively, literally.
that must have been an auto by. It's an old, like, what happened, it happened. You can't really change much about it now, but Born to make history. Please and me. Did you like hot tea to death?
Hey TC, do you think your channel would ever be able to be monetized if you had enough viewing?
I'd at least expect that to happen in what, 3 years? Reason being, because I'm a slow person, but time and patience, man. That's the only thing you really need. That and putting in some effort.
Yeah, but I mean, like, with the way we all talk with each other, do you think you'd be able to be monetized?
Eventually, but with how long, with what I'm doing right now, probably not, unless I do like, unless, I don't know, Nintendo decides to be like, oh hey, we want to sponsor you in X, Y, and Z and stuff, then sure, why not, but it doesn't hurt to keep dreaming.
I'm the only one who doesn't like the YouTube networks that much.
Yeah, YouTube can sometimes do some dumb things, but...
No, not YouTube itself, the channel networks, like, what, Machinima, Channel Federator, all them, what they do.
Oh, those, like the big ones?
Yeah, and that always bugs me because I'm like, I don't want anyone else to have control over what I'm allowed to say and post.
They can't. Do they really have the power to do such things?
In Machinima, there have been cases where there's a contract involved and you're not allowed to say or do certain things.
That's if you sign up towards their channel and stuff, right?
That's if you sign up with their network.
What kind of network do they even have, per se?
Okay, so how the networks work, basically, is your channel goes under the network with this big network out here, and basically when people search them, they have a chance of finding you. It's basically a big networking group. Like if you were setting up a thing where you link the channels of everyone that was on the 7 Seas team. Basically, you're the one who he'll go from you to find the rest of them. Make sense?
Why do I want to go get them involved in something that...
Does that make sense or not?
I don't know, man. It's late. It's late at night right now, and I'm kind of brain farting on what you're trying, what you mean, what you're trying to say overall. I'm like, huh? Kind of, yeah. I'm honestly brain farting, man.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, I think I can get the gist of what you're saying, cause like when you say like signing up for the channels, do you like mean like supporting them per se?
The networks.
Like, do they have their own networks? Really?
Okay.
What do you mean by that? Explain that to me in more depth, per se.
Okay, so like, I think the best example I can use is something like a TV station. Like I said, TV stations that are connected to each other. Like,
yeah.
You know how Nick is, where they have 3 different stations, right?
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and continue.
So like, let's say just that the regular Nick is the main station. They're the community manager. They will, while you're watching them, advertise and link to the other 2. However, they also have in their contracts things that they can control what goes on the other 2, even though they are independent parties.
Why does this thing relate back to fucking net neutrality?
Not net neutrality. It's just like networks on YouTube, like.
But it still sounds like net neutrality to an extent. That's the only thing I'm gonna pick a bone with what you're saying at the moment, because that vaguely sounds like net neutrality stuff, and I really don't feel like going over net neutrality. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah, with what's going on in the world, it's just ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna start putting some.
So is this thing supposed to be like a kid of Spike or something?
I honestly don't know. My guess is it's like Spike's protege to an extent. What I mean by that, I mean like it's someone that they looked up to him because of what is it? because of how he became a millionaire, you know?
One thing that's weird to me is like Spike was hiding out like he was some kind of drug dealer in the original one.
Back
And
in
then
the,
this
yeah,
guy's
in the old one, oh yeah, sure he was shady, but the quote unquote things that he did that were quote unquote shady actually kind of helped you in the long run, especially if you won like gear. Though lots of people back
yeah.
then would use something called like splat hacks to help them get like roll for certain items. They could have done what, perfect gear per se? Yeah, perfect gear to an extent like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the way it was presented in the original was like it was something
Sure,
shady.
sure, he was very shady per se, but he 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 really is a helpful person to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that, but it's just like the thing that's bugging me right now is like, wait, why was he hiding out in the back alley when this kid is doing it the same thing out in the open?
Lord forbid, maybe it's because of the dang suitcase right there. Alright, at the moment, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to put some slots on these things that I could use for gear grinding in a later future. When I do that, I might actually, did I pass a swim speed? Sure, here we go.
Abe, you realize begging is just gonna piss him off, right?
Yeah, Abe, I'm also good. Yeah, yeah. I know you want to play with me, man, but you gotta learn patience. That's one thing that also needs to be enforced as well. If you're not gonna be patient, I will gladly show you the door. And you may go ahead and leave a dislike if you want to, but just know this. I prefer people to be patient and wait their turn, because that's the fairest thing for everyone to do. But if you're gonna be all rushing and trying to force me to at you like that, I can make things end like that. And you won't see that coming. Consider that your last surprise, if you know where I get that from. Please end my suffering if you do. This man gets it. I'm pretty sure Buizo would too. And so would all my other teammates who have played Persona 5.
Sadly, I have not played Persona 5.
Neither have I, but all I know is that people say it's a really good game.
I've been told there is a character that speaks that I need to check out because of quote, they speak very formally like what you're trying to go for. I'm like, I don't know what they mean by that, but apparently I need to check them out.
I don't know, man. I don't really pay attention that much, too, so.
I've been told that getting the sea slugs is a lot easier in this game than the last one. Is that true?
Yeah, because in the old one, after Splatfest ended, the only way you can do it, I think it's like winning a chain of 5 games in a row. Or just winning 5 games in general, and after 5 games, Judd would present you a sea snail for your efforts.
And what about this game?
This game, you just get them by leveling up. I'm already at star 1. Well, I got prestiged up to star, but because of that, I can actually like go and get some more sea snails through leveling up if I want to. That's the nice thing about this, and that's actually kind of nice, you know, instead of going through that whole grinding process. Saves time, money, patience, and sanity. I'll definitely say that.
Since when do you have sanity?
That's a good ass question. I don't know, man. I honestly God don't know. Does anyone else here have sanity? Because I don't sense it whatsoever.
I think I have it.
30 matches? Are you sure about that, boys? Jeez. I don't know. I personally thought it was winning 5 matches. Because whenever I played ranked, I usually win like 5 matches, and then I would go talk to Judd because he would have an arrow pointing up saying, "Oh hey, you're fresh" or something like that. And he's like, "Let me present you to you a sea snail person." That's what I personally remember, but who knows? Things do tend to change a lot. Oh, excuse me. Is there anything new in the shop by any chance? Ooh, the black arrow bands. Oh yeah, I'll actually use these for a later time. It's been some time since I remember seeing those things. There's also a baseball jersey. And there's nothing new in the shoe department for now. Alright. Nice being able to play with this fella. Ah well, it's time to go ahead and cut this stream off. You want to say anything to the people that are watching this mod? And you know, let me go ahead and do this thing real quick, just so that way I don't lose.
Don't be a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. And make sure y'all make sure you choose rightful things to do and not do some boneheaded things like, I don't know, start blowing up buildings because you think it's okay to be a terrorist or whatever the fuck that crap is. Come on, don't do that kind of crap. Y'all are not ready to go experience the life of being in jail and then meeting Fleece Johnson, the booty hole warrior. He snatched your booty real fast if you're gonna do something.
Of course, you would make something like that. Of course.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's the cold truth, man. You can't handle the
channel.
What?
The booty hole warrior.
The booty warrior. I don't know, man. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But alright, fellas, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to see more of the shenanigans that go down here on my channel. Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and take off and start getting ready for bed. Yep, it's 11:23 and I gotta get up tomorrow around like 6:30 to take care of my brother.
Oh, 2:30 here.
Alright. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Happy Splatoon, stay safe, and see you next time.
Cause no trouble.
Indeed.